rise, remove your hats as we pay tribute to our country with our national anthem. Also, swimmers, one reminder, if you get a best time today, the timers will give you a ticket. 2 tickets gets you a rubber ducky. You can redeem those tickets at the clerk of course for your rubber ducky. Our first event number 7, girls 12 and under 200 yard freestyle relay. 2 heats in that event. All the time. And so if you see a swimmer, you got to remind them to do so. Oh, wait! Looks like we have a false start there. Actually, not an official false start. Hopefully we get the... Once again, swimmers, just a reminder, there's one-way traffic on the pool deck. Please proceed to the starting blocks in a counterclockwise manner. That means do not enter the starting area via the timing table. Once again, counterclockwise manner. Coaches, if you'd remind your swimmers of the counterclockwise one-way traffic, we'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so first up is our 200 freestyle relay, 200 yard freestyle relay. We've got 2 heats in that event. Looks like we have 14 relay teams competing this morning. Actually, 12 relay teams competing this morning. We've got 4 in the first heat and then 8 in the second heat. Here we go. This is event number 7, girls 12 and under 200 yard freestyle relay. Your first of 2 heats in this event. In lane 3, Bison Aquatic. Lane 4, Trident. Lane 5, Bison Aquatic. Lane 6, Bison Aquatic. So it looks like Bison has about 5 relay teams this morning in this event. Certain meets, there are restrictions on the amount of relay teams you can have at any one event or at one meet. This meet, however, there are no restrictions. After the first 50, we've got Trident Aquatics A relay team in the lead.
followed by Bison Aquatics C relay team. At the halfway point, Trident Aquatics A relay, 107.03 is their split. They have about a half pool length lead over Bison Aquatics C relay. While the relays are continuing, just to notice that this meet is a timed final meet. What that means is that every swim is swam as a final, and regardless of the number of heats, we take the top 8 times to determine the placings. And with 50 to go, Trident Aquatics holds on to that. Looks like it's now a full pool length lead over Bison Aquatics C relay. Hey.
Finishing up with the time of 2:17.05 in lane 4, Trident Aquatic Club.
All right, thank you, sir.
Heat number 2. This is our second and final heat for event number 7 in lane 1, American Energy, lane 2, American Energy, lane 3, American Energy, lane 4, American Energy, lane 5, Bison Aquatic, lane 6, Sooner Swim Club, lane 7, Bison Aquatic, and then lane 8, Bixby Swim Club.
So American Energy has 4 relay teams in this heat, starting with their D relay in lane 1, C in lane 2, B in lane 3, and A in lane 4. Bison Aquatic also has an A and B relay team. Their A team is in lane 5 and their B relay in lane 7. All right, we're coming up on the halfway point here. Looks like Bison Aquatics A relay has the lead, followed by American Energy's A relay. Looks like American Energy's A relay has closed the gap. About a 15/100ths of a second difference. And I think with that last dive now, American Energy has taken the lead by about a half body length. Let's see what happens here at the turn. Yes, it's now a body length lead, American Energy over Bison Aquatic.
At the wall with a time of 2:00:49, American Energy Swim Club in lane 4. Next up is event 8, boys, 12 and under, 200-yard freestyle relay. One heat in that event. At this time, we need the competitors for event number 9, girls 12 and under, 100-yard butterfly, to make their way to the staging area, please. Once again, event 9, the first all 3 heats of event 9. Please make your way to the staging area. Thank you. Correction, the first two heats for event 9 to the staging area, please. That's heats 1 and heat 2 of event 9, girls 12 and under, 100-yard butterfly to the staging area. Thank you. Event 8, heat 1. This is event 8, boys, 12 and under, 200-yard freestyle relay. Your first and only heat in this event. In lane 1, Trident Aquatic. Lane 2, American Energy. Lane 3, American Energy. Lane 4, American Energy. Lane 5, Bison Aquatic. And in lane 6, Sooner Swim Club. Also, just a reminder, spectators, no flash photography before the start of each race, please. No flash photography before the start of each race. Thank you.
Looks like Trident Aquatics off to a fast start after their first 50. 28-12 was their split, followed by American Energy's A relay team in lane 4. And it looks like American Energy now has the lead with Trident Aquatic in second. American Energy blasting out to a 2-body length lead after that second 50. They've got a split of 1:00:59. And we did not get a split for Trident Aquatics, but it's about a 3-4 body length lead. We've got Bison Aquatic in lane 5. Their A relay team in 3rd place currently. And with 50 to go, looks like the last 25, American Energy looks like they're comfortably out to about a 3-body length lead. It looks like to be extending that. And
the wall with a time of 1:59:68, American Energy Swim Club.
Also Trident Aquatic taking second in there.
Next up, event 9, girls 12 and under, 100-yard butterfly. 3 heats in that event. Once again, we need both heats, or the first 2 heats of event 9 to the staging area, please. Looks like we have heat 1 at the staging area. We need all the competitors for heat 2. Looks like we have that. So heat 3, make your way to the staging area. Heat 3 for event number 9, girls, 100-yard butterfly. If you can make your way to the staging area, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Event 9, heat 1. This is event 9, girls 12 and under, 100-yard butterfly. Your first of 3 heats in this event. In lane 3, Reagan Raska. Lane 4, Gianna Lim. And in lane 5, Julia Cunningham. At this time, we need the first heat for event 10, boys 12 and under, 100-yard butterfly to the staging area, please. Heat 1 for event 10 to the staging area. Thank you.
At the halfway point, it is King Marlin's Julia Cunningham with the lead in lane 5, 43-55 was a split, followed by American Energy's Gianna Lim in lane 4. It's Broadcast Elements. Oh, I need to announce that. So broadcastelements.com/live, and you can do Facebook Live, Facebook Watch, or YouTube Live.
Also, my apologies, spectators. I forgot to mention we are live streaming this event this morning, broadcasting it live. The URL is easy to remember. It's Broadcast Elements. Broadcast Elements, one word, .com/live. At the wall with a time of 1:42.87, American Energy's Gianna Lim.
Very close race there as Gianna out-touched her competitor there by 36/100ths of a second.
Heat number 2.
Correction, make that 24/100ths.
This is heat number 2. In lane 1, Genesis Rodriguez. Lane 2, Ayla Cuthbertson. Lane 3, Chapel McCollum. Lane 4, Macy Brule. Lane 5, Maya Avdilovic. Lane 6, Emma Evanoka. Lane 7, Helen Cruz. And in lane 8, Sarah Kingray. Once again, we are broadcasting this event, the entire weekend live through broadcastelements.com/live. Once again, broadcastelements.com/live. You'll see that up on the scoreboard periodically. And also, you can go to any one of American Energy's 3 social media outlets, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Go to their pages and see the links there. Thank you.
It looks like we've got a close race between Macy Brule, lane 4, Maya Avdilovic, lane 5, both from American Energy. Oh, but we have Sarah Kingray at the top, and with a time of 1:24.56 from American Energy Swim Club, Sarah Kingray! Gotta watch those no times, man, they sneak up on you. So that's the first time Sarah has swum the event, entered with a no time.
Heat 3. This is our third and final heat for event number 9. In lane 1, Roxy Panova. Lane 2, Skylar Brown. Lane 3, Abigail Bass. Lane 4, Sarah Ramos. Lane 5, Catherine Herrick. Lane 6, Lily Schmelling. Lane 7, Amelia Lightfoot. And in lane 8, Emma Grote-Lucien.
like we have Sarah Ramos from Bison Aquatic there in lane 4, off to a fast start. 31.05 is her split. She comes in with a seed time of 109.91. Currently on pace to beat that PR of her, or that current personal best of hers, 109.91.
I'll do it. Edmond, 7.
With a time of 111.55 from Bison Aquatic Club, Sarah Ramos.
Closing in on that was Catherine Herrick from lane 2, or lane 5. Finished with a 111.65, so 1/10 of a second difference there. So that was not a best time for Sarah, but was a best time for Catherine. 2-second drop on that swim.
Event 10, Heat 1. This is Event 10, boys 12 and under, 100-yard butterfly. Your first of 3 heats in this event. In lane 3, Andrew Glade. Lane 4, Luke Zhang. Lane 5, John David Juno. At this time, we need our competitors for event number 11. Girls 8 and under, 25-yard backstroke. To the staging area, please. Event number 11, girls 8 and under, 25-yard backstroke. We need the first heat to the staging area. Second heat, make your way to the staging area. Thank you.
So finishing up the first 50, we've got Andrew Glade from American Energy in the lead, lane 3. 51.30 was the split. Followed by Luke Zhang from King Marlin Swim Club, 51.99. Luke swimming there in lane 4 with the red cap. I'd like to thank our meat sponsor for sponsoring our live stream broadcast, Lewis Orthodontics here in Edmond, Oklahoma. Also today we have our session sponsor, ACRS, which is a consulting engineering firm based in Oklahoma City with over 30 years of experience providing engineering and design services to broadband providers across the country. Again, thanks to Lewis Orthodontics for being our meat sponsor this weekend, and our session sponsor, ACRS.
Heat number 2.
So Andrew Glade taking that previous heat, 153.06 was his time.
This is heat number 2. In lane 1, Kevin Cruz. Lane 2, Merrick Miller. Lane 3, John Wynn. Lane 4, Max Sporey. Lane 5, Declan Zeal. Lane 6, Sean Wright. And in lane 7, Jackson Hill. And in lane 8, Gavin Porterfield.
So 153 there by Andrew Glade. In our current heat, our top seed is Max Sporey from American Energy. 124.41 is his seed time. Also, we have an event sponsor today, and our event sponsor is Metro Diner, based in Oklahoma City. I think they have multiple locations actually, in one in Oklahoma City and one in Tulsa. Metro Diner, We're the localsies, their motto. And they're actually providing a hospitality dinner this evening for our officials and coaches.
The time of 1:10.66, King Marlin's John Wynn.
John dropping about 19 seconds off that swim.
Heat 3. This is your third and final heat for event number 10. In lane 1, Easton Hightower. Lane 2, Reese Pangburn. Lane 3, Elias Mendez. Lane 4, JD Thuman. Lane 5, Denzel Chen. Lane 6, Juan Pablo Hernandez. Lane 7, Rhett Pangburn. And in lane 8, Ryan Lightfoot.
Looks like JD Thuman off to a fast start there with that 27:53 split. Let's take a look at the AAA times for this event for the gentlemen. Actually, JD comes in with the AAA time, 1:00:75. AAA time is a 1:02:39. The reason I'm emphasizing the AAA times is that for the 14 and under kids, that's a significant milestone. It qualifies them for the Zones Championship, where they can represent Oklahoma.
With a time of 59:14 from Suter Swim Club, JD Thuman.
When you announce my name, can you do Emma being Prohibition?
I know. Maybe.
Next up, event number 10, or event number 11, girls 8 and under, 25-yard backstroke. Once again, swimmers, don't forget that if you achieve a personal best time this weekend, grab a ticket from one of our timers. 2 tickets will get you a rubber ducky that can be redeemed at the Clerk of Course. Again, 2 tickets can get you a rubber ducky from the Clerk of Course. Event 11, Heat 1.
Thank you, ma'am. So our event now is event 11, girls 8 and under, 25-yard backstroke. There'll be 2 heats in this event. Looks like we have 12 competitors, 4 in this first heat. Make that 3 in this first heat.
This is event number 11, girls 8 and under, 25-yard backstroke. Your first of 2 heats in this event in lane 4, Jordan Pardue. Lane 5, Nixon Reeder. And in lane 6, Pippa Rubino.
Did not get a time there for any of the. Looks like it was soft. Looks like we had soft touches for all the swimmers there, so we do not have official times. What a soft touch means is there are timing pads right up along the walls underwater. When the swimmer touches that pad, it triggers the timing system to stop.
Heat number 2. second and final heat for event number 11. In lane 1, Addie Cottrell. Lane 2, Lillian Hatcher. Lane 3, Maggie Love. Lane 4, Isabella Rubino. Lane 5, Jade McGill. Lane 6, Mackenzie Ridback. Lane 7, Megan Monsey. And in lane 8, Claire Choi. And with a time of 22:72 from Bison Aquatic in lane 8, Claire Choi. Next up, event number 12, boys 8 and under 25-yard backstroke. 2 heats in that event. This is event number 12, boys 8 and under 25-yard backstroke. Your first of 2 heats in this event. In lane 3, Camden Ladd. Lane 4, Jax Miranda. And in lane 5, Micah Glade. Time at 31:96 from American Energy Swim Club, Jax Miranda.
I was gonna do a shout out there. Yeah, it's crazy because like there are a lot of businesses that are using Facebook for advertising and things like that. Even B2B businesses use it. Wow, that's wild. Yeah.
Heat number 2. It's your second and final heat for event number 12. In lane 2, Andrew Honchell. Lane 3, Kelton Glad. Lane 5, Zachary Land. Lane 6, Luke Latta. And in lane 7, Crew Carner. Next up, event number 13, girls 12 and under 50-yard backstroke. There are 8 heats in that event.
Looks like we had Kelton Glad in lane 2, or lane 3 with the wind on that heat. It was a soft touch, so we have an unofficial time right now. It's 30:19.
Let me get this issue solved. All the teams are just sending all their kids for the race and just all over our stuff.
All right.
And they're not sending like one at a time. They're just throwing everything in one place.
Okay. Got it.
Thank you.
Coaches, just a reminder, please send your swimmers to the staging area before their heat. Do not send them 2 or 3 heats before. Send them one at a time, please. We do not want swimmers bunched up in front of the crash area for one of our teams. And once again, swimmers, please make sure that you're only at the staging, you proceed to the staging area for your heat when it is called, or if the volunteers are calling, or if your coaches send you. Do not proceed there early and wait right in front of the staging areas. We do have a team that is using that area for their crash area. We want to make sure that we keep everyone socially distanced. Thank you.
Yeah, why are they? Oh.
Event 13, Heat 1. This is event number 13, girls 12 and under 50 yard backstroke, your first of 8 heats in this event. In lane 3, Isabella Rubino. Lane 4, Mindy Lee. And in lane 5, Kenzie Krause. Once again, swimmers, do not make your way to the staging area earlier than you're supposed to and wait by one of the crash areas for a swim team. Therefore, if the current heat, and coaches too, don't send your swimmers early. For example, if it's heat 1 in the water right now, we only need heats 2, 3, and 4 at the staging area. Heats 5 and above, do not make your way to the staging area and do not wait in front of one of the crash areas for another team. Again, heat 1 is currently in the water. That means heats 2, 3, and 4 should only be in the staging area. Heat 5, wait until the second heat starts to make your way to the staging area. Therefore, just look at the heat number on the scoreboard, add 3 to it, and if you're one of those heats, you should be at the staging area. If you're not one of those heats, please wait until the appropriate time. Thank you. Heat 2. Hold up, swimmers! Hold up! Hold up! Stop! Riley, stop!
This will happen sometimes with our younger swimmers. They'll hear the whistle, they'll think it's the buzzer, and they'll start when they hear that long whistle.
This is heat number 2 in lane 1, Claire Choi. Lane 2, Reese Hall. Lane 3, Sarah River. Lane 4, Molly Jensen. Lane 5, Hickory Weehunt. Lane 6, Ryan Casey. And lane 7, Shannon Pardue.
Subject to the wall with a time of 42:17. Bison Aquatics, Rachel Gray. Heat number 4.
How do you say your last name? Sally.
I was close.
Sally? Okay.
I was close. All right, thanks, Karen.
This is heat number 4. In lane 1, Olive Hostetler. Lane 2, Simone Honchell. Lane 4, Charlotte Hamilton. Lane 5, Maggie Love. Lane 6, Emma Hamilton. Lane 7, Tyler Hale. And in lane 8, Addison Carly. Apologies for that. Addison Carly.
Looks like we had a soft touch there with Olive Hostetler coming in first.
Once again, swimmers, we do not have a staging area before the staging area. So if you show up to the staging area and you're waiting to get into the staging area, you've shown up too early. Again, just add 3 heats to the current heat. And if you're one of those 3 heats, you should be at the staging area. If you're not, please wait until it is the appropriate time. We will make sure that you do not miss your swim. But again, do not go to the staging area prematurely. Thank you. Coaches, we'd appreciate your cooperation with that as well.
All right, our next heat, heat number 5. All right, looks like we have a slight delay here as the officials are trying to figure out we got the appropriate swimmers in this next heat. Sometimes we do, especially with the younger swimmers, we do have them show up a heat early. Or if they're waiting behind the staging area, or in their staging area and there's no one in the current heat, sometimes they'll proceed to the block 1 heat early. Just trying to sort that out. And sometimes that doesn't get caught, and the swimmers will actually swim in the heat before them, or before their appropriate heat, and then we just get our timing folks to sort that out. Here we go.
Heat number 5. This is heat 5 in the water. In lane 1, Blakely Casper. Lane 2, Marley Land. Lane 3 is Isabella Bass. Lane 4, Taylor Rogers. Lane 5, Aubrey Ward. Lane 6, Abigail Munger. Lane 7, Victoria Welch. And in lane 8, Jamie Sullivan.
Shows up pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks like we had a few soft touches there, so we'll have to look at the order of finish that the officials have. Again, when there's a soft touch, we have 3 backup times that we can use. One being the
heat number 6.
One being the plunger that a timer will push down on. And also the timers each have a stopwatch that they use. So we take those 3 times and the officials will determine an official finishing time.
This is heat number 6. In lane 1, Amanda Emmerling. Lane 2, Mia Young. Lane 3, Alyssa Muffet. Lane 4, Brooke Kramer. Lane 5, Rose Lawrence. Lane 6, Sarah Dixon. Lane 7, Claire Weber. And in lane 8, Kaylin Sermon. With a time of 38.90 from Bixby Swim Club, Rose Lawrence. Heat number 7. This is heat 7 in the water. In lane 1, Abby Brewer. Lane 2, Anna Chan. Lane 3, Scarlett Mathis. Lane 4, Abigail Jones. Lane 5, Genesis Rodriguez. Lane 6, Helen Cruz. Lane 7, Julia Cunningham. And in lane 8, Lila Moore.
So this is the 7th of 8 heats in this event. We've got one more heat to go. And the way we see the swimmers in these heats, we see them with our fastest heats last. So unlike the distance events, which are fastest heats first, these events are fastest heats last, and then we work our way backwards. Looks like we had another soft touch there in lane 6. Helen Cruz. On the scoreboard, it looks like she came in 5th, but we'll have to get the official order of finish. Looks like she had a soft touch on that upper left-hand corner of that pad. Also, if you look at the scoreboard on the timing system, if you see all the lines with the colon and the little dot there, that means that is a soft touch. We did not get an official time off the pad, but again, we have 3 backup times that the officials can use to determine an official time.
Heat number 8. It's your 8th and final heat for event number 13. In lane 1, Violet Olson. Lane 2, Scout Howell Down. Lane 3, Abigail Bass. Lane 4, Brenna Olander. Lane 5, Lily Schmeling. Lane 6, Haley Hunt. Lane 7, Aubrey Gunnan. And in lane 8, Charlotte Peters. Next up is event number 14, boys 12 and under, 50-yard backstroke. 6 heats in that event. At this time, we should have the first 3 heats at the staging area. Thank you. Event 14, heat 1.
What's that? Oh yeah, no, that looks like we had lane 2 jumped into the wrong lane. He's going to move over there to lane 3. It's Brady Klepper there from American Energy Swim Club.
This is event number 14, boys 12 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Your first of 6 heats in this event. In lane 3, Brady Klepper. Lane 4, Noah Ellis. Lane 5, Andrew Hounshell.
We have 6 heats in this event.
Alright, so we don't need this one anymore? Can we get all the...
Looks like we did not get an official finish time. I would say that it was Noah Ellis from Trident Aquatic there finishing first.
Heat number 2.
So we're gonna sort out another lane assignment here. We got one swimmer probably in the wrong lane.
This is heat number 2. In lane 1, Parker Swain. Lane 2, Michael Monsey. Lane 3, Zach Garrett. Lane 5, Chris Willard. Lane 6, Cameron Schultz. And in lane 7, Levi Shugart. The wall with a time of 43:57, Trident Aquatics, Zach Garrett. Heat number 3. This is heat 3. In lane 1, Hayden Smith. Lane 2, Rylan Knuckles. Lane 3, Charles Hinton. Lane 4, Jacob Grote-Lucian. Lane 5, George Jennings. Lane 6, Zach Rosa Berrios. Lane 7, Gus Baker. And in lane 8, TJ White.
Looks like we have our first of our seeded swimmers in this heat. Jacob Grote-Lucian and George Jennings. All the swimmers prior to that are swimming in this for the very first time. And we have a soft touch there in lane 3, Charles Hinton, Bison Aquatic. Did not get an official time for him. Looks like he finished that heat in first place.
Heat 4. This is heat 4. In lane 2, Max Short. Lane 3, Nathan Hersog. Lane 4, Bentley Mendoza. Lane 5, Owen Jeantrout. Lane 6, Dane Harvey. Lane 7, Carter Casper. And in lane 8, Easton Pierce.
Our top seed in this heat, with a time of 47:62, King Marlin's Bentley Mendoza. Followed closely by Bison Aquatics, Owen Jeantrout in lane 5, 47:97 is his seed time. Looks like Bentley is going to take this one.
with a time of 44:10 from King Marlin Swim Club, Medley Mendoza.
Two more heats left in this event.
Heat 5. This is Heat 5 in Lane 1, Jack Fisher. Lane 2, Mason Kuiper. Lane 3, Xander Prudent. Lane 4, Jacob Hall. Lane 5, Jackson Hill. Lane 6, Aiden Louser. Lane 7, Parker Levette. And in Lane 8, Joseph Wynn. With a time of 33:82 from Bixby Swim Club, Jacob Hall. Heat 6. It's our sixth and final heat for event 14. Lane 1, Tristan Cook. Lane 2, Xander Applegate. Lane 3, Max Sporey. Lane 4, JD Dubin. Lane 5, Elias Mendez. Lane 6, William Langley. Lane 7, Kevin Cruz. And in lane 8, Beckham Kerr.
JD Thuman, our top seed coming into this event, 28:57 was his best time. Looks like he's going to exceed that, 28:32.
With a time of 28:32 from Sooner Swim Club, JD Thuman. Next up, event 15, girls 12 and under 100 yard individual medley. 7 heats in that event.
Repeat that last part. I mean, we already got heat for number 2. We added that to another ticket, so the next
Yeah, not a problem. Hey, all right, our next event, event 15, girls 12 and under 100 yard individual medley. 7 heats in that event.
Event 15, heat 1.
So the order of stroke in the individual medley is butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and then the freestyle.
This is event 15, girls 12 and under 100 yard individual medley. Your first of 7 heats in this event. In lane 2, Lillian Hatcher. Lane 3, Melanie Gomez. Lane 4, Sarah Dixon. Lane 5, Abigail Munger. Lane 6, Kaylin Sermon. And in lane 7, Jade McGill.
60 from Bison Aquatic Club, Sarah Dixon.
It's on. Yep. Sarah Dixon winning that heat with a time of 1:28.60. Sarah from Bison Aquatic Club swimming in lane 4 there.
Heat 2. This is Heat 2 in the water. In lane 1, Charlotte Hamilton. Lane 2, Chloe Choi. Lane 3, Ava Kelser. Lane 4, Olive Hostetler. Lane 5, Emma Williams. Lane 6, Aubrey Ward. Lane 7, Rachel Gray. And in lane 8, Marley Lamb. Once again, swimmers, do not stage before the staging area. Again, swimmers, do not arrive to the staging area before it is your time to move into the staging area. We need again, coaches, we need your cooperation with this. We need to make sure that swimmers proceed to the staging area only when it's the appropriate time. We cannot have swimmers hanging around before the staging area, because we do have a swim team that is using that area for their crash area. Once again, swimmers, do not arrive to the staging area prematurely. Thank you. The time of 1:35.81 from Bison Aquatic Club, Rachel Gray. Heat number 3. This is Heat 3. In lane 1, Asha Batiz Muhammad. Lane 2, Claire Weber. Lane 3, Lila Moore. Lane 4, Aubrey Gunnan. Lane 5, Amanda Emmerling. Lane 6, Aurora Fletcher. Lane 7, Liv Caldwell. And in lane 8, Jamie Sullivan. At this time, we should have heats 4, 5, and 6 at the staging area. Only heats 4, 5, and 6. Swimmers, if you're in heats 4, 5, and 6, you should be at the staging area. Heat 4. This is Heat 4. In lane 1, Reese Kelly. Lane 2, Ireland Moss. Lane 3, Scarlett Mathis. Lane 4, Julia Cottingham. Lane 5, Alyssa Moffett. Lane 6, Mia Young. Lane 7, Reagan Raskar. And in lane 8, Helen Cruz. Another wall with a time of 1:32.15. King Marlin's Julia Cottingham. Heat 5. This is Heat 5 in lane 1. Ayla Cuthbertson. Lane 2, Anna Chan. Lane 3, Emma Evanoka. Lane 4, Scout Howell Dowd. Lane 6, Lane 5, Violet Olson. Lane 6, Haley Hunt. Lane 7, Abigail Jones. And in lane 8, Ginny Harkins.
I've been putting these here so we could reference them as well. In case you missed one.
Post finish there.
With a time of 1:21.30 from King Marlin Swim Club, Scout Howell Dowd. Heat 6. This is Heat 6 in lane 1, Emma Grolution. Lane 2, Macy Brule. Lane 3, Chapel McCollum. Lane 4, Brenna Olander. Lane 5, Sarah Kingray. Lane 6, Roxy Padova. Lane 7, Gianna Lim. And in lane 8, Charlotte Peters.
It's our second to last heat. Brenna Olander, lane 4, King Marlin Swim Club. Looks like she has the lead there.
This her
1:20.91 is her seed time. She has a split after the first 50, 33.98.
They'll be able to get her in because it's the backstroke. I mean, we don't have any other backstroke. I mean,
Was there an empty lane at all?
there probably was, but there was a lot going on, and we just did not get her into anything. So.
Looks like Brenna's going to hold on to that lead. Sarah Kingray in lane 5, chasing her down.
For the wall with the time of 1:16.14. King Marlin's Brenna Olander. Heat number 7.
Nice 4-second drop there for Brenna.
Your 7th and final heat for event number 15. In lane 1, Abigail Bass. Lane 2, Maya Abdelovic. Lane 3, Amelia Lightfoot. Lane 4, Sarah Ramos. Lane 5, Catherine Herrick. Lane 6, Taylor White. Lane 7, Lily Schmeling. And in lane 8, Skylar Brown. Next up, event number 16, boys 12 and under 100-yard individual medley. There are 6 heats in that event. At this time, we need the competitors for heats 1, 2, and 3 should be at the staging area.
Amelia?
With a time of 1:08.26, Bison Aquatics, Sarah Ramos. Event 16, heat 1. This is event 16, boys, 12 and under, 100-yard individual medley. Your first of 6 heats in this event. In lane 2, Jacob Grotlushin. Lane 3, Noah Ellis. And in lane 4, Aiden Louser.
Got a couple scratches in that event. Lanes 5 and 6. Following the 100-yard IM, we'll move back to the bulkhead for our 8 and unders for the 25-yard freestyle. There'll be 2 heats in that, 2 total heats, or 2 heats in the girls and 1 heat in the boys event. Looks like we're running about 17 minutes behind schedule this morning, and usually sometimes that's the case with these younger swimmers, like you've seen where we have swimmers in the wrong lane or prematurely starting when they hear that long whistle.
At the time of 1:28.65, Trident Aquatics, Noah Ellis.
I know, I just noticed. Correction, that's Aiden Louser from Bixby Swim Club, 128.65. Looks like Aiden and Noah are in the wrong lanes. So again, we'll have to have a little delay and while we get that sorted out, but we've got Aiden Louser was our top finisher there with a time of 128.65, swimming there in lane 3. He should have been in lane 4. And we have Noah Ellis, who finished with a time of Noah Ellis finished with a time of 2:01.12. Correction, 1:44.20 for Noah. Next up will be Heat 2. We'll have 8 swimmers in that heat. And actually only one of those swimmers has swam this event before. It's Nathan Herzog in lane 4. The remaining swimmers are swimming the 100 IM for the very first time.
Heat 2. This is Heat 2 in Lane 1, Dane Harvey. Lane 2, Matthew Monsey. Lane 3, Gavin Porterfield. Lane 4, Nathan Herzog. Lane 5, Charles Hinton. Lane 6, Jack Fisher. Lane 7, Mason Kuiper. And then Lane 8, Zach Garrett.
So that was in lane 4, that's really an American Energy swimmer. Right. It's in lane 4, that's really an American Energy swimmer. But I noticed he didn't have an American Energy cap on. So they just have a little clarification before the start of that last heat. Lane 4, Nathan Herzog, American Energy Swim Club, swimming with a black cap, which is not a traditional American Energy colored cap. And so they just had to make sure that, that the athlete on the blocks with the black cap on was from American Energy Swim Club.
The time of 1:25.17 from American Energy Swim Club, Matthew Monsey.
Heat 3.
Heat 3. This is Heat 3. In Lane 1, Andrew Glade. Lane 2, George Jennings. Lane 3, Bentley Mendoza. Lane 4, Joseph Wynn. Lane 5, Beckham Kerr. Lane 6, Owen Jeantrout. Lane 7, Trevor Flint. And in Lane 8, Kay Tishko! This is our third of 6 heats in this event. Top seeded swimmer in this heat, Joseph Wynn from King Marlin Swim Club. 142.67 is his seed time. Currently has a 2 body length lead over his teammate in lane 5, Beckham Kerr, as they wrap up the last 50 onto the breaststroke leg of this event. Followed by the freestyle at the turn here. And it looks like his teammate, Beckham Kerr, lane 5, has the lead now after that transition to freestyle. With a time of 1:26.39 from King Marlin Swim Club, Beckham Kerr! Shaving. Heat 4. Beckham shaved 4 seconds off, not shaved 4 seconds, but at a split that was 4 seconds faster than his teammate on that last 50 there. This is heat number 4. In lane 1, Sandra Pruden. Lane 2, John David Juneau. Lane 3, Kevin Cruz. Lane 5, Jackson Hill. Lane 4, Jackson Hill. Lane 5, Merritt Miller. Lane 6, Xander Applegate. Lane 7, Luke Zhang. And in lane 8, Parker Levant. Top seed in this heat, Jackson Hill from King Marlin, 124.67. Currently has the lead at the halfway point, followed by Xander Applegate, teammate Xander Applegate in lane 6. Jackson's split there was a 38.16. Like Jackson's going to hold on to the lead there, take this heat. With a time of 1:23.83, King Marlin's Jackson Hill. Heat number 5. This is heat 5. In lane 1, Braden Nieves. Lane 2, Sean Wright. Lane 3, Declan Seal. Lane 4, Rhett Pangburn. Lane 5, Ryan Lightfoot. Lane 6, William Langley. Lane 7, Easton Hightower. And then lane 8, Sam Mahan.
It's like Rhett Pangburn there from Trident Aquatics, currently in the lead. He is your top swimmer in this heat with a seed time of 1:13.64. Looks like Rhett has got about almost a half pool length lead over American Energy's Ryan Lightfoot. Rhett's going to finish this one comfortably with a 4 body length lead with a time of 1:09.62. Trident Aquatics, Rhett Pangburn. Heat 6. This is our 6th and final heat for event 16. In lane 1, Juan Pablo Hernandez. Lane 2, John Wynn. Lane 3, Nancel Chen. Lane 4, JD Thuman. Lane 5, Elias Mendez. Lane 6, Jacob Wong. Lane 7, Reese Pangburn. And in lane 8, Max Forey. Next up is event 17, girls 8 and under, 25-yard freestyle. Competitors in that event should be at the staging area at this time. Thank you. What's that? With a time of 1:02.27 from Sooner Swim Club, JD Thuman. Take a couple minutes here while our officials transition to the bulkhead side of the pool to start with the start of the girls 8 and under 25-yard freestyle. There's 2 heats in that event. Oh, and with that swim, JD Thuman 1:02.27. Looks like he may have achieved another AAA time. Let me confirm that, see if he had it. Yeah, his best time coming in was a 1:02.64. Which already was a AAA time. So he had a AAA going into the event.
Can you have a representative coach from Bixby come to the
Attention coaches, we need a representative coach from Bixby Swim Club to the officials table, please. We need a coaching representative from Bixby Swim Club to the coaching or the officials table, please. Thank you. Event 17, Heat 1. This is Event 17, girls 8 and under 25-yard freestyle. Your first of 2 heats in this event. In lane 3, Kenzie Kraus, and in lane 4, Jordan Pardue. Looks like we had a scratch there from Nixon Reeder there in lane 5. So these are some of our youngest competitors. In fact, our youngest competitor today, Pippa Rubino, Pippa Rubino will be swimming in lane 6 in this next heat. Our 5-year-old. That's our looks like that may be our youngest competitor here this weekend. Yeah, there she is over there in lane 6. She's definitely
is our youngest competitor.
E2.
And despite being our youngest competitor, she has swam this event before. She has a seed time of 36:37.
This is your second and final heat for event 17. In lane 1, Megan Monsey. Lane 2, Addie Cottrell. Lane 3, Maggie Love. Lane 4, Isabella Rubino. Lane 5, Mindy Lee. And lane 6, Pippa Rubino. And in lane 7, Claire Choi.
Looks like is her sister, Pippa's sister, Isabella, finishing first. We have an unofficial time since it's a soft touch.
Next up is event number 18, boys 8 and under 25-yard freestyle. One heat in that event. Event 18, heat 1. This is event 18, boys 8 and under 25-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Micah Glade. Lane 2, Jax Miranda. Lane 3, Kelton Blad. Lane 4, Amir Sunny. Lane 5, Zachary Land. Lane 6, Luke Latta. Lane 7, Crew Corner. And in lane 8, Camden Blad.
Close one between lanes 2 and 3.
With a time of 26:24, American Energy's Kelton Blad. Next up is event 19, girls 12 and under 50-yard freestyle. There are 10 heats in that event. With the 10 heats in that event, just a reminder, swimmers, there is no staging area before the staging area. Therefore, we do need you to make sure that you're at the staging area at the appropriate time. Do not crowd up before the staging area. Thank you.
Before 19 goes in the water, we're doing the re-spin. So we've got Marlin Schumer is going to be in lane 2, and that little boy is wherever he was.
What's the event?
What event?
Well, we've got a 50 back and we've got 100 on it.
There'll be 2 separate heats.
Excellent, excellent. Oh yeah, yeah.
Before we start our event 19, girls 12 and under 50-yard freestyle, we do have some re-swims that we need to take care of. Looks like we'll have a 50-yard backstroke swim and a 100-yard IM swim. Once again, before we start with event 19, we're going to have a re-swim. A re-swim of the 50-yard backstroke, and then a re-swim of the 100-yard individual medley.
I don't have my paperwork. What's the event of the back?
So 50 back at 100 yards.
We'll have her pick her lane, or she
Yeah,
got to swim
we're
her
going
lane?
to swim it in the lane 2 next. So lane 2.
Are you ready? So we're going 800?
First up, 50-yard backstroke.
So it looks like we have to have a re-swim here of the 50-yard backstroke and the 100-yard IM. May have been some confusion during the event, and the swimmer missed that swim. So we are allowing them to have the re-swim. Carly Schlomer there finishing up with the 50-yard backstroke. So looks like for whatever reason Carly missed that swim. So their officials have decided to allow her to do a re-swim. Our next swim will be at the 100-yard individual medley. Again, missed by a swimmer who may have missed that swim for whatever reason, and the officials are allowing them to do a re-swim. And typically if a swimmer misses a swim, then it just shows up as a scratch. Okay. Lane 6. Lead by who? Is that a Q?
100 IM, lane 6. So this is the 100-yard individual medley in lane 6 with Levi Sugars.
So yeah, once again, typically if a swimmer misses a swim, then it'll show up just as a no-show. But then sometimes there are some reasons, that the swimmer or coach may give to the officials, and it's the officials' call to decide whether or not they allow the re-swim.
Next up is event 19, girls 12 and under 50-yard freestyle. At this time, we should only have heats 1, 2, and 3 at the staging area. If you are not in heats 1, 2, and 3, please do not make your way to the staging area. We appreciate it if you do not arrive to the staging area earlier than you need to be there. We want to make sure that we are not crowding the crash area for one of our teams that's competing this morning. Again, if you are not scheduled to be at the staging area, please do not make your way there prematurely. Coaches, we would greatly appreciate your cooperation with this, to have your swimmers remain in the crash area until it is time for them to be at the staging area. Have the swimmers look up at the heat number. If they are in the next 3 heats, after the heat that is currently being swum, they should be in the staging area. If they are not in the next 3 heats, please do not allow them to make their way to the staging area. Again, we need your full cooperation so that we can ensure that we're keeping our swimmers socially distant, especially around the crash area for one of our swim teams. Thank you.
Are those DQs? That's a lot of DQs. I've been noticing the hands going up a lot.
Event 19, heat 1. This is event 19, girls 12 and under 50 yard freestyle. Your first of 10 heats in this event. In lane 1, Mackenzie Ridpath. Lane 2, Kenzie Kraus. Lane 3, Claire Choi. Lane 4, Molly Jensen. Lane 5, Lillian Hatcher. Lane 7, Jordan Pardue. And in lane 8, Pippa Rubino. The time of 46:47, Bison Aquatics, Claire Choi. Heat number 2. This is heat 2 in the water. In lane 1, Shannon Pardue. Lane 2, Skylar Gilbert. Lane 3, Reese Hall. Lane 4, Brooklyn Fox. Lane 5, Emily Friedel. Lane 6, Riley Casey. Lane 7, Blakely Casper. And in lane 8, Peyton Wehunt. Touching along with the time, looks like we have a soft touch here, but it was Shannon Pardue from Bixby Swim Club. P3. This is heat 3. In lane 1, Chloe Choi. Lane 2, Simone Hanshaw. Lane 3, Taylor Rogers. Lane 4, Addison Carley. Lane 5, Maya McGuire. Lane 6, Juliana Smith. Lane 7, Liv Caldwell. And in lane 8, Bella Asui. Heat 4.
Go Marlin, let's go Emma.
This is E4. In lane 1, Olive Hostetler. Lane 2, Taylor White. Lane 3, Charlotte Hamilton. Lane 4, Marley Lamb. Lane 5, Emma Hamilton. Lane 7, Tyler Hale. And in lane 8, Emma Williams.
It's our fourth heat, and our first heat with competitors have come in with the seed time. Previously, we had all those competitors that swam the 50. This was their first time swimming the 50 free.
Time of 27:78. Taylor White. E5. This is E5. In lane 1, Jade McGill. Lane 2, Victoria Welch. Lane 3, Abigail Munger. Lane 4, Ava Kelser. Lane 5, Isabella Bass. Lane 6, Ireland Moss. Lane 7, Melanie Gomez. And in lane 8, Asha Batiz Mohammed. With a time at 38:60 from Bixby Swim Club, Victoria Welch. Heat 6.
Not sweet. Not candy.
This is Heat 6. In lane 1, Madison Harrington. Lane 2, Alyssa Muffet. Lane 3, Aurora Fletcher. Lane 4, Jamie Sullivan. Lane 5, Reese Kelly. Lane 6, Helen Cruz. Lane 7, Aubrey Ward. And in lane 8, Isabella Rubino.
Give it flavor.
Heat 7. Looks like we're in a soft touch here. Lane 8, Isabella Rubino. This is Heat 7 in lane 1, Mia Young. Lane 2, Claire Weber. Lane 3, Amanda Ermeling. Lane 4, Julia Cottingham. Lane 5, Rachel Gray. Lane 6, Aubrey Gunning. Lane 7, Rose Lawrence. And in lane 8, Brooke Kramer.
Fast and Furious, 50-yard sprints. Looks like we had a soft touch there on the finish. Next up will be Heat 8 of 10 heats.
Heat 8. This is heat number 8. In lane 1, Ayla Cuthbertson. Lane 2, Sarah Dixon. Lane 3, Haley Hunt. Lane 4, Abigail Jones. Lane 5, Chapel McCollum. Lane 6, Abby Brewer. Lane 7, Lila Moore. And in lane 8, Anna Chan.
With close finish here between lanes 2 and 4.
For the time of 33:69, Bison Aquatics, Sarah Dixon. Heat 9. This is heat 9. In lane 1, Macy Brule. Lane 2, Roxy Padova. Lane 3, Charlotte Peters. Lane 4, Maya Abdelovic. Lane 5, Scout Howell Dowd. Lane 6, Emma Evanoka. Lane 7, Violet Olson. And in lane 8, Gianna Lynn. The time of 30:02, American Energy's Maya Abdelovic. Heat 10. This is your 10th and final heat for event number 19. In lane 1, Emma Grolution. Lane 2, Abigail Bass. Lane 3, Catherine Herrick. Lane 4, Sarah Ramos. Lane 5, Amelia Lightfoot. Lane 6, Brenna Olander. Lane 7, Skylar Brown. And in lane 8, Sarah Kingray. Next up, event 20, boys 12 and under, 50-yard freestyle, 7 heats. With a time of 26:63, Bison Aquatics, Sarah Ramos. Event 20, heat 1.
With that swim by Sarah Ramos, she is a personal best and was 4/100ths off her AAA time for that event. 4/100ths of a second. 26:59 is the new AAA time. When I say new, it's the 2021-2024 National Age Group Motivational Times, which I'll explain here in a moment.
This is event 20, boys 12 and under, 50-yard freestyle, your first of 7 heats in this event. In lane 1, Noah Ellis. Lane 2, Levi Shugart. Lane 4, Chris Willard. Lane 5, Michael Muncy. And in lane 8, Brady Klepper.
So those motivational times are changed every 4 years, typically after the Olympics. As you know, the Olympics were postponed this year, but USA Swimming continued with the tradition of changing the motivational times. More times than not, the times get faster. Looks like we had a no touch there on that finish, but the times do get faster, and those motivational times.
Heat number 2.
Motivational times are used to just for exactly what it's described for, motivate the kids to get to the next levels. They start at a B time and work all the way up to what's called a quad A or quadruple A time. Also, a significant time standard for the 14 and unders is the AAA time, and why that's significant is that each year in the summer, to end the summer season, there are what's called zone championships for 14 and unders. So Oklahoma Swimming, we sit in the central zone, and so every year at the end of summer, there's the central zone championships, and Oklahoma Swimming sends 14 and under swimmers who have had a AAA time or achieved the AAA time to the zone championships, and they compete representing the state of Oklahoma, or the LSC of Oklahoma Swimming.
This is heat number 2. With lane 1, Cameron Schultz. Lane 2, Hayden Smith. Lane 3, Rylan Knuckles. Lane 4, Easton Pierce. Lane 5, Charles Hinton. Lane 6, Gus Baker. Lane 7, TJ White. And in lane 8, Zach Garrett. On the wall with a time of 32.98, Bison Aquatics, Charles Hinton. P3. This is heat number 3. In lane 1, Jacob Grotlucian. Lane 2, Andrew Glade. Lane 3, Dane Harvey. Lane 4, George Jennings. Lane 5, Matthew Muncy. Lane 6, Max Short. Lane 7, Carter Casper. And in lane 8, Amir Sani.
May have had a soft touch there by George Jennings in lane 4.
Heat 3. Correction, heat 4. This is heat 4 in the water. In lane 1, Jack Fisher. Lane 2, Bentley Mendoza. Lane 3, Ellen Jeanstown. Lane 4, Mason Kiefer. Lane 5, Trevor Flint. Lane 6, Kate Tishko. Lane 7, Parker Levent. And in lane 8, Joseph Wynn.
Like we've got a close one between lanes 4 and 6. Lane 6, it's going to be Cade Tishko.
The time of 36:30 from Bison Aquatic. Cade Tishko, lane heat 5. This is heat 5 in the water. In lane 1, Gavin Porterfield. Lane 2, Xander Pruden. Lane 3, Merritt Miller. Lane 4, Aiden Louser. Lane 5, Sam Mahan. Lane 6, Xander Applegate. Lane 7, John David Juno. And in lane 8, Luke Jean. The time of 32:45, King Marlin's Gavin Porterfield. Heat number 6. This is heat 6 in the water. In lane 1, Beckham Kerr. Lane 2, Tristan Cook. Lane 3, Declan Seal. Lane 4, Ryan Lightfoot. Lane 5, William Langley. Lane 6, Easton Hightower. Lane 7, Sean Wright. And in lane 8, Jackson Hill. The time at 30:86, King Marlin's Tristan Cook. Heat 7. Your 7th and final heat for event number 20. In lane 1, Elias Mendez. Lane 2, John Wynn. Lane 3, Dancel Chen. Lane 4, JD Duman. Lane 5, Reese Hangburn. Lane 6, Jacob Wong. Lane 7, Braden Nieves. And in lane 8, Max Sporey. Next up, event 21 girls, 12 and under, 100-yard backstroke. 6 heats in that event. With a time of 25:67, Shooter Swim Club's JD Duman. Event 21, the Heat 1. Looks like we have 10 more heats. I would estimate about 20 minutes. We're at about half an hour behind. This is event 21 girls, 12 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Your first of 6 heats in this event. In lane 1, Aisha Batiz Muhammad. Lane 2, Asha Batiz Muhammad. Lane 4, Skylar Gilbert. Lane 5, Kaylin Sermon. And in lane 6, Mindy Lee.
like it's Asha Batiz Mohammed from American Energy in lane 2 with a 55-50 split. Currently has the lead at the halfway point.
The wall with a time of 1:57.24. American Energy's Asha Batiz Mohammed. Heat 2. This is Heat 2 in Lane 1, Melanie Gomez. Lane 2, Maya McGuire. Lane 3, Ava Kelser. Lane 4, Ava Kelser. Lane 3, Maya McGuire. Lane 5, Aurora Fletcher. Lane 6, Emily Freidel. Lane 7, Rachel Gray. And in Lane 8, Abigail Munger. Heat number 3. This is Heat 3 in Lane 1, Addison Carley. Lane 2, Tyler Hale. Lane 3, Aubrey Gunnan. Lane 4, Abby Brewer. Lane 5, Ayla Cuthbertson. Lane 6, Amanda Emmerling. Lane 7, Reese Kelly. And then Lane 8, Emma Williams.
like we had some soft touch there by Tyler Hale in lane 2. Don't have the time.
Heat 4. This is Heat 4 in lane 1, Taylor Rogers. Lane 2, Genesis Rodriguez. Lane 3, Sarah Kingray. Lane 4, Ireland Moss. Lane 5, Ginny Harkins. Lane 6, Emma Evanoka. Lane 7, Maya Young. And in lane 8, Scarlett Mathis. The wall with time of 1:36.22. King Marlin's Genesis Rodriguez. Heat 5. This is Heat 5 in lane 1, Anna Chen. Lane 2, Roxy Padova. Lane 3, Charlotte Peters. Lane 4, Skylar Brown. Lane 5, Chapel McCollum. Lane 6, Macy Brule. Lane 7, Emma Grote Lucian. And in lane 8, Scout Howell Down.
This is the second to last heat for this event.
The time of 1:32.08. Charlotte Peters, Heat 6. It's your sixth and final heat for event number 21
In lane 1, Gianna Lynn. Lane 2, Taylor White. Lane 3, Maya Abdelovic. Lane 4, Sarah Ramos. Lane 5, Catherine Herrick. Lane 6, Lily Schelling. Lane 7, Amelia Lightfoot. And in lane 8, Brenna Olander. Event 21.
21-1-3 is going to swim in lane 8 in the boys heat.
In the first boys heat. 21-1-3. Okay.
Event 22, heat 1. This is Event 22 Boys 12 and under 100-yard breaststroke, your first of 4 heats in this event. In lane 2, Cameron Schultz. Lane 3, Rylan Knuckles. Lane 4, Nathan Herzog. Lane 5, Tayden Smith. And in lane 6, Zach Rosa Berrios. And in lane 8, we have Emma Hamilton from Event 21.
So it looks like we had a swimmer who missed that previous event, Emma Hamilton, swimming in lane number 8. She's supposed to be swimming in the first heat, lane 3 of the first heat. Emma Hamilton from Bixby Swim Club missed her previous heat.
This is heat 2. In lane 1, Matthew Monsey. Lane 2, Trevor Flint. Lane 3, Merritt Miller. Lane 4, Medley Mendoza. Lane 5, John David Juno. Lane 6, Joseph Wynn. Lane 7, Andrew Blade. And in lane 8, Charles Hinton.
The time of 1:42.89, Bison collects Charles Hinton.
This is heat 3 in the water. In lane 1, Kevin Cruz. Lane 2, Tristan Cook. Lane 3, Sean Wright. Lane 4, Sam Mahan. Lane 5, Declan Seal. Lane 6, Luke Zhang. Lane 7, Aiden Louser. And in lane 8, Xander Applegate.
It's our second to last heat of the morning. And then we'll, once we conclude here, we'll start back up about 1:30 or so.
Correct. We already have that. We're all going to so we try to make it. So don't worry about it.
Heat 4.
So at the wall with a time of 1:34.33 was Declan Seal from American Energy taking first in that last heat.
This is heat number 4, your final heat for event 22 and also final heat for this morning's session. In lane 1, Braden Nieves. Lane 2, Beckham Kerr. Lane 3, Rhett Pangburn. Lane 4, Jacob Wong. Lane 5, John Wynn. Lane 6, Denzel Chen. Lane 7, Ryan Lightfoot. And in lane 8, Juan Pablo Hernandez.
This is the last swim of the morning, unless we have some reswims. Top seed in this event, 115.90, belongs to Bixby Swim Club's Jacob Wong. Swimming there in lane 4. Currently has the lead, slight lead over Trident Aquatics, Rhett Pangburn. As they hit that wall there, also watch out for King Marlin's John Wynn there in lane 5. On this last 25, look at that. Looks like Jacob Wong there kicked it into another gear as he now has a half body length lead and will take this one.
With a time of 1:15.35, Bixby Swim Club's Jacob Hall. And that's a wrap, folks. We'd like to thank our volunteers this morning, all of our timers and our volunteers for helping make this meet happen, our officials as well as they volunteer their times. This afternoon, our afternoon session will start at 1:30 p.m. We have a 1:30 p.m. start. That's our 13 and overs. And we'll see you 12 and unders back here tomorrow morning for an 8:30 a.m. start.